Adventurers Guild.
Come take a look. There'll definitely be something that catches your eye. There's a strange wanderer in
quite
your
busy
woods.
recently.
Which should I choose?
It's shocking how much work there is to do, even for the three of us.
And she's been handling it alone all along. The Qixing secretary clearly is.
You're just...
Aren't you Ningguang's servants? How come?
We are Miss Ningguang.
Have you... It has been several days since Ganyu left for Joyun Karst.
Even though the Qixing they commissioned Ganyu as their envoy to deliver a Still, Ganyu should have been back to her usual responsibilities by now.
Is that so? Maybe Ganyu just took a little
I'm afraid it's not very likely. Even when it's time for... She couldn't possibly be using her...
Oh, Paimon.
It's because of this When we first...
We couldn't have imagined that Miss Ganyu's...
Speaking of Joyun Karst, Traveler, I've heard that you can go in and...
Of course, we've been there.
That's good news. Could you go to Julian Karst and... we're sick.
It's about time.
No, perhaps we should go to Lady...
So Ganyu left to visit Cloud Retainer. Doesn't she live in Mount Alza? We should hurry up. Paimon hopes we can find her there. standing over there. That's Ganyu! We finally found her! Ganyu, here you are!
You two. I did not expect to meet you here. Is it official or private affairs that bring you here? I shouldn't. I have left the human world. Please.
Huh? You don't want to be the Qixing secretary anymore?
That's why you're here? You want me to come back? I'm afraid you came here in vain.
What? Did some—
The clouds fold and unfold. When the Adepti entrusted humans with overseeing Liyue, my Adepti blood makes me unwelcome in Liyue Harbor. I delivered the letter and came back to Liyue Harbor. Perhaps that mission of mine was just a pretext to remove me. Since the Qixing gave me a chance to leave with dignity, I decided to be I appreciate your kindness, but there's no need for your words of comfort. After 1,000 years away, I came back to Jueyun Karst. Looking—
Who disturbs the peace of these mountains?
Cloud Retainer? We're
One merely jests. One
Wow!
Come here to chat about the old times with Ganyu. It looks like... a matter leaves you at an impasse then. Not to worry. One is exceptional at seeking yes.
Oh, Cloud Retainer.
Nothing to be ashamed of. You were so...
Oh, Paimon wants—
Little Ganyu loved when the horns on the top... When one was...
Wow!
Plump she was back then. Why, when she stumbled while we ascended the mountain, she would roll down to the bottom like a little ball. The day Ganyu bumped into a pilgrim was the first time. So fearful she was that she hid in a rock's cleft for...
Cloud Retainer? Forget it. It's about time for my training. I will take my leave.
One's intention was...
And you did the exact opposite. Impressive!
Be that so? But returning to Ganyu, one cannot help but feel that remaining... One will tell you more about her. Most benevolent among all Adepti are the Qilin. They drink only spring water and eat only whole grain. But perhaps the mountainous dwellings of Adepti in Jueyun Karst might be too lonely for her human side. Under moonlight did one see her last. She stood by the precipice's edge, and upon the mist-veiled mountains she gazed. Her thin figure was immersed in the vast sea of clouds. One noticed her loneliness, and sought to convince her to go back to the human world. But just then, she said thus.
Liyue Harbor feels even lonelier than Jueyun Karst. When I look at the sea of clouds in Jueyun Karst, I merely feel the loneliness of a solitary cloud gazer. When I step into the sea of people in Liyue, I feel the loneliness of an inhuman that doesn't belong in the human world.
One did, by chance, hear this much of Ganyu's thoughts. Alone, she will find her predicament.
Oh, Retainer's right. We can't leave Ganyu depressed like that. Anyways, what's that?
She has sought to reclaim her Adeptus side since returning to Jueyun Karst. She should be in the southern part of Mount Al...
Huh. Is that so?
This trial will even so...
Why did you come here? Ah, Considering—
Yay!
This trial was prepared by Cloud Retainer. Its goal— The training is much to her signature style.
Is it difficult?
No, I'm aware of your strength, Traveler. If you're ready, we— Born of ice and frost.
There's a lot of gliding around. It does feel like something Cloud Retainer would come up with. Is a really awesome shooter!
If you could see through the eyes of an Adeptus, you wouldn't be so surprised. We've completed the task. I agree. You possess many qualities similar to—
Ganyu, what were you—
The training's not over yet. The part—
Huh? So there are more
No. The only—
Who is it?
Conqueror of demons.
Huh. So it's Shell.
I found him unapproachable at first too. He's already waiting for me.
Of course we are.
You're half an hour late. I see you still haven't abandoned the wrongful ways of humankind.
I'm sorry. I had a meeting with Cloud.
I don't need your explanations and don't require any mutual understanding between us. I'm just helping you with your training. That's...
Xiao is such a strict teacher.
You're neither an Adeptus nor a human, always treading the line between the two worlds. It must create a lot of confusion. Instead of explaining yourself to me, you should face your true self.
I have nothing to hide.
The body and the mind are one. If something worries your mind, your body can help you find a solution. The trial I've prepared for you will explore the true potential of your body.
Yes. I'm ready.
The trial's begun! Paimon can feel it in the air. Even the weather's changed.
Take this!
Genshin!
Born of ice and frost.
Eyes on me!
This?
Back at you!
This is long overdue. No touching.
Let the show begin! Go, Rubber, go!
I've completed your trial.
You don't have to report back to me. Seeking other people's validation won't benefit your training. Only you can evaluate the result of this trial. You'll progress faster that way.
Understood.
Xiao always has such strong opinions.
From tomorrow on, I'll start raising the difficulty of your training, so you'll have...
I have to do what?
Another one of those pesky visitors. I'll leave him to you, Ganyu. It's also a part of your training.
Pesky
Oh heavens! Blessed be Rex Lapis! I've finally come upon the Adepti! Are all of you the Adepti of this mountain? Great! My name's Sin Chung. I came to ask for your merciful blessings, O Adepti. I beg of you, please grant me luck, wealth, and a good career.
Oh, so it's a pilgrim.
Perfect. I didn't come in vain then. Although you sound a bit half-hearted. Doesn't matter. What blessings can you grant me?
Wow, straight to the point, huh?
Dear
For free? Do you mean that you charge people for the blessings of the Adepti?
That's not what I meant. What I'm trying to say is that everything should be earned through hard work. It would be unfair to other people.
Hold on. I've heard this all before. You're just like my old man, always nagging me.
Your father must have a person of your age should focus on work and family, instead of chasing after fairy tales.
Are you a real Adeptus? Why do you speak and behave like us city folk? You sure you're not one of those swindlers who pose as an Adeptus to cheat people out of their money? Enough. Doesn't matter if you're a real Adeptus or not. You're useless.
Nobody's stopping you. Ganyu, don't let that guy ruin your mood.
It's not his behavior. The things he said... I thought that coming back to Jueyun Karst and devoting myself to training would make me feel like an Adeptus again. But being questioned by him made me realize that I... But... I'm unwelcome in Liyue Harbor. As an Adeptus,
It's true!
Alright. I'll go with you to Liyue Harbor. That said, I still trust my initial judgment. If I'm proven right, I'll return to Jueyun Karst once again.
It's a step in the right direction. Finally back!
I'm still...
Come on, Ganyu! We're almost there! You don't want to turn back now, do you?
I suppose you have a point. It would be quite impolite of me to leave the two of you now.
That's right!
I've spent too much time in the mountains. The first thing that comes to my mind is the sea. Let's go for a walk in the...
Happy to come with.
Liyue people must have iron stomachs.
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
Oh, I think I may have...
Go, Barbara, go!
The sound of the waves in this familiar port. The smell of the sea breeze makes me nostalgic.
Ganyu, you didn't leave Liyue for that long. Why do you look so moved?
Well, I used to be so busy. I haven't taken a stroll around here in a long time.
Huh.
Well, it put me in a certain mood, similar to the one I felt during my training in...
Why, isn't it little Miss Ganyu? I wouldn't have thought I'd meet you here. You were always so terribly busy.
This old man called her Little Miss Ganyu.
Allow me to...
That's all right. Just tell them the truth. They have done so much for Liyue after all, and I am the one who has yet to introduce myself.
Uncle Tian is a member of the Liyue Qixing, the Tianshu.
What? The same?
Hush now. Fishing in the... In most people's eyes...
Uncle Tian is too modest. He's been around for a long time. There's no one who can replace a person of such noble character. Uncle Tian, a person of your...
Oh, my apologies. Thank you for...
Oh, so you've been friends for many decades now, huh?
Oh, I was just fulfilling my duty.
Talking about secretaries... Oh, I don't know if I should bring it up. Ganyu, I believe you know my daughter, Huixin. She seems to be a bit troubled recently.
Yes, she works at Yuehai Pavilion.
I don't know myself, really. She's all grown up now and doesn't like to ask for my help. May I trouble you to meet her at Yuehai Pavilion? She just needs a bit of guidance.
With pleasure. Solving the Qixing's problem...
She's back in character. Just like that, huh? Let's move then. To Yuehai Pavilion.
Go, Barbara, go! Go, Barbara, go! Deep breath.
Indeed, it had... I heard that...
My father asked you to come, didn't... Abusing his...
Ganyu's not only a competent
So...
Ugh, where should I start? I discovered something strange while organizing tax records. There are without any evidence.
I see. It's not uncommon for merchants to be blinded by greed.
Well, is there any solution you can advise?
Naturally. I've dealt with similar issues hundreds of times. Give me a moment to consider the best approach in this scenario. All right. Let's approach it this way, then. Your enemy knows you best.
Huh?
If I remember correctly, Second Life and Wanyo Boutique are old business rivals, competing for market share due to their similar wares. In that case...
In that case... Ah! I know what you mean, Miss Ganyu. Miss Ganyu plans to let them expose each other.
Exactly. Let's start with...
Yes, you're...
La da 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 da.
Aha! We meet again!
That won't be necessary, Mr. Bolai. One, should we need to...
What? Ugh.
Well...
Tax records? Thriving?
Huh.
Don't let that rascal fool you. I know his dirty tricks best. If you don't believe me, show me his tax records.
You know Second Life's business so well?
Of course. I'd rather lose money myself than see that rascal make some.
Well then, please look over this tax record. We'll review Second Life's credit based on your observations.
Oh, of course. I'll read very, very carefully. Line by line and word by word. Ah, here, I found it. That exquisite wooden furniture set he bought from Fanmu Carpenters at the beginning of the year. Ugh, he even flaunted it in front of me. Look at the
I see.
But, Ms. Ganyu... He might have destroyed all the evidence.
Uh-huh.
I hope so. Let's go to Fanmu Carpenter. Thank you for
Oh, please, please, that's nothing. I just hope you won't be lenient with him once you find the evidence. That's the best way to show your gratitude.
I'm afraid I can't go to Jinxa Village.
It's all right, Weishin. You can stay in Liyue Harbor and...
that's...
begins!
Ah, welcome, welcome. How can an old carpenter like me help you?
Chinks are...
Hey, I heard
Master Lu.
Why would the Qixing care?
Dongsheng bought some fur.
Oh, it's...
Sure enough. Could we perhaps...
Of course, but...
What's that supposed to mean?
I only do my woodwork and display finished wares here. But since you need...
So that's what...
I'll leave you to it.
Take back the warehouse.
Wait, I think...
Oh, Paimon sees them too. It's one of the Fatui.
They must be plotting something against Liyue Harbor.
Maybe they're the scoundrels who invaded Master Lu's warehouse.
Ever since we won't call... Besides, I can already feel my intuition as the secretary.
Then why don't we wait?
Frostbite.
Let the show begin!
Crisp Flash Frost. Cold cut. Freshness preserved.
This?
It's no problem. Flash Frost.
Burn!
Cold cut. It's time for a flash. Oh, you scoundrels!
I think you've had enough. About time you tell us your plan. No?
Plan?
We just taught you a lesson, but clearly you weren't paying attention. If you don't spill whatever you're scheming against Liyue, we'll be forced to use harsher methods. If you're telling the truth, then why would you, a member of the Fatui, suddenly appear on the outskirts of—
Fine. If you really want to know, then, well,
About to...
pick berries over there.
I must admit, I didn't—
It's not a... Think about...
Judging by how he's looking at us, it does seem like he feels like he's the victim.
So you have nothing—
Vanmu Carpenter's warehouse? Where's that? I swear, I only came here to pick berries. That's all.
So it wasn't the Fatui who...
I also feel that he's telling the truth. I misjudged the situation. Our...
Exchange? This woman...
Yes, precisely.
Paimon's it!
Darn you.
What's your choice then?
I'll get back to my berries.
What a bittersweet ending.
I made a laugh.
No worries.
ashes! Back off!
All clear! Quick, let's look around for the invoice. This one is an invoice from One Min Restaurant. Some dining tables and chairs. That's not it. This one is Wangsheng Funeral Parlors. Oh, so they make coffins too. This one is Second Lives. We finally found it. Let's bring this invoice back to Hoishin.
I promise to help. Look. Agreed.
Isn't it Huixin from the UI? I told you that all of my transactions are included in the records. I do hope that my business...
Groundless accusations? But I sincerely advise that you cease this behavior immediately. It is liable...
No. No. I'm an honest merchant. I would never get involved with any fraudulent sources of profit.
Haven't I made myself clear? Mr. Dongsheng, you've already been proven guilty of tax evasion. I just came...
What? Proven guilty?
He's talking without rhyme or reason. Time for the...
Mr. Dongsheng, can you tell me what this is?
I'm...
Do you admit to tax evasion? This transaction...
I didn't think you'd find out.
Indeed. We wouldn't have found out if it weren't for Mr...
The lie? That imp from... He's got...
Oh? Mr. Dongsheng... I don't think you'll need my guidance for what comes next.
Yes. Your enemy... To think, you can't...
It's... pitting your opponent against their enemies and watching them drag each other down from an advantageous position. That's how Uncle Tien managed... I figured that as Uncle Tien's daughter, so I decided...
I can see it.
Ganyu sold...
Oh. Then let me treat...
Alright, come on, Ganyu. Just say yes. Oh, come on. It's just a meal.
If it's just a meal, there's no...
Actually, I've... Miss Ganyu, thank you for...
Sure.
That's so Oh? Oh, no, I don't... With pleasure.
Even though I have the... I've only decided...
I didn't know that you think so highly of...
However, I can't compare myself to such an outstanding
I disagree. You're a...
Over the years...
Huh? So Uncle T...
influenced by my... At first, but after all that...
So, what made...
You'll help her. It'd be such a beautiful moment. If it's not too much to ask for.
Huishin, I... witness. It's true that I've witnessed thousands, but I've always regarded... Huishin, you don't know. You've made me realize they rely on...
Of course.
Hooray! Ganyu's fine!
Even if I've really been supplanted, I won't let you down. Regardless, I'm afraid... No time to waste. Let's get back to work.
Good luck, Miss...
We're leaving already!
Baisha, are you okay? Look!
You even have enough time for leisure? It seems you three are a suitable replacement for me after all.
Not at all.
We wouldn't have survived long enough to see you again, Miss
Ganyu, we've missed...
That's so kind of you all.
We've been praying day and night to us.
Forget all our envious complaints from...
All right. Please divide. I'll take care of the rest.
Of course.
Oh, finally.
Yes. I'd like to earnestly thank... I'd like to...
Sure!
Guess we can rest a bit.
Another test subject.
Nice and spike.
I got careless.
Let the show begin.
Have it. Done.
Hunter.
Back at ya! Nice and spicy. I'll protect us. Out of the frying pan. Back off! Haven't won yet. Back at ya. Let the show begin.
Add Ash.